In this video, we'll be showing the difference between the number format exception and the input mismatch exception. So we'll start off by showing what could trigger the number format exception. Now, before we start, I just want to say that we've got the scanner object created, and it's referred to by the reference input, and in the end, we closed it. That's pretty much it. So what could cause a number format exception? If you try to pass a string, and that string contains non-numeric characters, and you're passing it through the parseInt methods or any parsing methods like double, parse double, this will throw a number format exception because it cannot be converted to a numeric type. Now let me show you an example. Let's first print out a message to the user asking them to enter a number. And what we will then do is store the results into a string variable called user entry. And we'll use the reference, the scanner reference, and we'll use the next line method to take the entry. What we then want to do is use the integer wrapper class, and we'll use the parseInt method to pass that entry, the user entry, and store the result into an integer variable called number. And then we want to just print it out to the user. So let's just run the program. In normal situations, that string is coming in as a number. It's fine. You pass it and you send it to the user. I'll take the entry on the same line. However, what happens if you actually type in 2 instead of number 2? That's when this is going to be a problem. And that's when the number format exception is thrown. So that same exception we are talking about. So that's because we try to put in the string 2, and those parsing methods have failed to convert that string into an integer. So that's when number format exception is thrown. Let's have a look at now how the input mismatch exception could occur. Now, this exception occurs when attempting to read input containing non-numeric characters into a numeric type using methods like input next int. So input is our reference to the scanner object. Where is it? There. Or we use next double or whatsoever. So that's what could cause the input mismatch exception. So again, I'm going to copy this line and this line, and this is to print it out. And then we're going to reuse the number variable to use the reference, the scanner. And here we'll use the next int. So this is happening while we are reading input directly into the next integer or next double or whatever. So this is just going to cause an input mismatch exception because there is a mismatch. This is supposed to be coming in as a number, but it's coming in as a string. So it will work fine in the case we enter a normal number, because it's able to store that variable or that string entry into a number entry because everything is numbers. However, as soon as we put in number 2 or anything that fails to be taken into as a number, it's going to throw an input mismatch exception. So that's the difference between the both. One comes from trying to pass a string using parsing methods like parseInt or parse double or parse float or whatever. And the second one comes in while you try to read input directly into numeric type methods like next int, next double, or next float. I hope this video was informative to you and has shown you a quick difference between both of number format exception and input mismatch exception. And I'll see you in the coming videos. Thank you.